MC, this is what you do.
You know what it is, man? It's your boy. Let me holler at you. Check it out.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? Carson Jones, man. Carson Jones, America's finest. Carson Jones is going against our favorite bad guy, Antonio Margarito. Or AK Antonio Margarito, man. You know, our favorite bad guy, man. You know he's been making a comeback. Got like two wins in a row. I don't even know who these guys' names are, man, but they were last year, man. He was active last year. He ain't do much this year, but he's fighting Carson Jones September 2nd, man, next month in Chihuahua, Mexico. Check this out, dude. Yo, man, check this out, man. Man, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. I would have bet my last dollar that Antonio Margarito was like born in Mexico, man. But guess where he's born at, man? Torrance, California, bro. Dude was born in the USA, man. It's funny, man, because they got his they got him as the number one, I think, super welterweight, man. They got him at number one out of Mexico. So I don't understand that, man. Well, I guess because his residence is in Baja California, Mexico, man. Tijuana, Baja, Mexico. So I guess that's why they got him, man, down as being from Mexico. I mean, he's Mexican, but I'm just saying, I'm shocked, man. I would have thought he would be like Mexican American or something like that, but man, But hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. And I mean, it's entertainment. And if everybody thought he was like straight from Mexico, he's supposed to be the Tijuana Tornado and stuff like that. That's the place he resides in. Maybe he was born in California, and maybe his parents decided to move to Mexico. I don't know how that works out, but anyway, he represent Mexico. So, but anyway, man, Carson Jones is, I think he's eyeing this to be easy work. Carson Jones from Oklahoma City, man, and I've seen him for years, man. Let's see, back in I want to say back in 2007 or something like that. I just seen him on ESPN fighting a lot of times, I just seen him fighting a lot of times, and he's been very active, man. He's been very active as a professional. He always had great foot movement, especially when he was fighting in those lower weight classes. I can't see. Yeah, you know what? Damn, man. Back in the day, he was even fighting at super welterweight. Then I think he tried to campaign at welterweight, but either way it goes, yeah, that was welterweight. It was later on, man. He tried to say he's like a welterweight, but he's a super welterweight, man. He's a super welterweight because he mentioned oh man, I'm a welterweight. I was like, nah, man. I guess maybe it was bad eating habits. I don't know. It looks like he was going up and down over the years, So whatever, man. He's an active fighter, man. So, he's a welterweight. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a super welterweight or welterweight, the dude fluctuate at 147 pounds to 154, So it looks like him and Antonio Margarito are going to be fighting at 154. Carson Jones, like I said, man, he's active, man. He's got well over 50 fights. I think he has 54 fights up on his belt. I think it was 40, 11, and 3. And my math was right. That's 54 fights. suffer 3 losses by KO. He's got good hands, man. Got a 54% knockout ratio. Just 30 years of age, I'd say he's in his prime, you know what I'm saying? Because if you see him, man, he's got a few upsets against some of the UK guys, man. Last one being Ben Hall. And then who else he got, man? Brian Rose. Brian Rose did avenge that loss. And he fought a few other guys that didn't have any wins on the record, but on their records. But like I said, man, about Carson Jones is that he's active, man. He's always fighting. He's always staying busy. It doesn't matter, the level or the quality of the competition. He's always fighting, and that's why he stays kind of up there in the rankings, man. He's always kind of been just a top fringe contender for a long time. Man. He was always on box rec, in either weight class, whether it be welterweight or 154. You can always see him maybe hovering in the top 30 or just below the top 20. You know what I'm saying? He's always been there, man. People like to bring him in the last minute, especially looks as of late. Some of the UK guys promoters like to bring him in, And he's a good test for anybody, man. I mean, dude, 50-something now, fights, 30 years old. Well, he handles himself real well in the ring. Has a pretty good technique and everything like that. Yeah, man. Nobody's, he doesn't have anybody big, pushing him or anything like that. As far as a promoter or anything. So we'll see what's up, man. And for all y'all Antonio Margarito fans, man, you think he can get a win, man, against Carson Jones? If so, man, let me know. All right, man. Catch y'all later. Bye.